I also didn't realize it was mirrored.
Okay, Kevin. I hope this looks okay.
Can you see?
I'm not looking at sharing. Do you have music playing in the background?
No, it's the background of the stream.
Sounds like Mystery Dungeon.
Oop. Don't worry, chat. We'll get this sorted out soon. Just pretend you don't see the men in the background.
Here.
There we go.
This was his idea. I just want you guys to know this.
That's enough to hear us.
That's fine.
Ignore the fact that it's mirrored. My hand's getting tired.
Again, you had no reaction.
I thought you were recording, honestly. What's on there? We got 10 seconds.
Every time. Okay, Kevin. This is not your channel. This is mine.
Well, we didn't have a countdown timer, and we were going to do it on mine until we realized that my iPad still had logged into yours, so...
Sorry, guys. I'm just putting the link to the stream.
My hand hurts.
Now you know how I feel with vlogging.
Yeah, but at least with vlogging, you don't have to stay in one spot.
Okay, Kevin. Why is it showing them live? Hello? It's not showing them live. It's showing them live. On yours it is. Hi, everybody.
Where does it show you? Where do you see yours?
Hold on. I see you now. Hi, Light. Hi, Bryce.
Hi, guys.
My hair's a mess. Don't mind the mess.
Stop it.
You're gonna sit on the bed?
I will once I get this done. Alright, so yeah. I'm gonna go stretch my arm. Ah, did you hear that crack?
Yes, I actually did.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm just posting a story on my Instagram.
How we doing, guys?
Hi.
So it's raining outside. We knew we were gonna do this. My head's off. My head's off.
Yes.
There's kind of one thing. I'm tall. Where's the?
I'm just sharing my story.
I didn't even know you could do scenes on OBS now.
Yeah, you can, but I don't know how because I don't mobile stream a lot, so this is new
yeah.
for me. But hi, everybody. This is.
How we doing, guys?
What are you fiddling with?
I don't know.
Stop! We're already struggling enough. We're at 29 FPS. Woo! The hotel Wi-Fi kind of it's the only Wi-Fi we have. Their signal up here kind of sucks. Where are you going?
I guess this is the angle I'll have to be in.
Just sit crisscross, and then put the iPad up a little bit. Wake up!
Ah, don't tickle me.
Hi, everybody. There you go.
Sitting on my shirt.
Death by eating. Kevin! Crisscross, thank you.
I'm still tall.
It's fine. You look fine.
Oh, I know that.
Hey, you admitted it. Proud of you, babe. Proud! Alright, hi everybody. I didn't share Twitter. Shit. Oops.
So, we're on Andrew's channel.
We were gonna go on his, didn't work. Moving on.
So good. But hello, everyone. Hi, Price. Hi, Light. Hi, Kyle. Hi,
Chat on your
Charmaine.
phone.
And hello. Oh, it's Nightbot.
Check the chat on your phone. It's gonna be hard to squint.
I can see you over here.
You had to lean in and be like,
Well,
hello,
'cause I was looking at the
hello.
thing like, hello, who's here? Hi.
I hate that you just did that.
They had to see my beautiful eyes.
No.
Oh, that's true, 'cause they're not that beautiful. But
Stop it!
But we're here on vacation. It's raining outside today for not all day, luckily, just for the morning.
Oh, here's a myth.
And then no, I was just looking at
You were like,
I was looking at the weather. But the weather
Is
today's
it-
today's gonna be kind of the crappiest day, I guess.
like the stream!
But
Also, I'm brushing my hair, don't mind me.
today's gonna be kind of the crappiest day, which is fine. It's not like it's gonna get in the way of anything. We're still away.
Guys, let us know if chat is in the way at all. I didn't realize it was going to show up on the actual stream.
Was
So,
it? Oh, I didn't realize
so
it did.
if it does act weird. Also, I just realized that there's no low latency mode, so there's going to be a big stream delay when we talk.
Well, not really. Because look, I wave. Yeah, look at the thing. Okay, so about 10 seconds.
Can we get an 07 for 10-second stream delay? Can we switch it?
Not during live, though.
There was no option to switch it before anyway.
Maybe not.
Yes, please give me an 07 in the chat for stream delay. I'll put one too. Everyone, you are all obligated to do it. I don't care. If anyone's lurking, you're obligated to put an 07 in the chat right now. If you hear my voice, if you're not even paying attention.
But yeah, we were going to do it on my channel, but we did the last vacation stream on my channel, which was 3 years ago
2-3 years ago.
when we were in Wisconsin. And then the last few vacations we've done,
That is weird to think
we
about.
didn't, because
Well, here's the thing.
we came here in 2023, but we didn't stream because we were only here for a long weekend too.
Yeah, we were only here for a weekend because I was still at school with clinical and I had a little break in between, so we did that. And then after that, we really were. It was a lot nicer too when we were here last time. There was more like sun and more things to do. I would say in that sense by walking around.
Walking around aspect, yeah, because
The reason why we're streaming right now is because one, it was like we wanted to do it with number one, and number two, it's raining. We're not gonna walk around in the rain. We're gonna melt.
Today's also temperature-wise going to be the lowest it's going to be for the week we're here.
We could do another mobile stream at some point this week. I'm for sure we could. We could probably if we were able to. But the reason why we wanted to do this is because again, like you said, we haven't done this together in a long time. The last time we literally did it was Wisconsin, which was a year into dating. So it was like now it's a difference. Again, we've been together for almost 4 years now, and that's still weird to think about. I'm telling you right now, I'm like, what?
Like, Ange and I are talking about doing, obviously we're going to do more stuff over the summer, but we want to plan, well, we're in the planning, I should say, trying to do, like, another, like, long weekend trip in, like, New York or something in the next few months or so. We were originally going to do it for our birthdays, but then things changed a little bit.
It's been 4 years. Hi, Kate. Yes, it's been almost 4 years.
September.
September.
Yeah.
Yeah, September 9th. 10th.
Yeah, 9th. 10th. Yeah, 10th.
Wow, I forgot my own date. So it's just a chat stream today? Yep, basically.
Yeah, we don't have a way to play a game. I mean,
we do have the PlayStation with us, but I don't really see us using it that much.
the only way, I mean, what we could do if we really wanted to was flip it and have it aim at the TV.
We could. If you guys want us to do that, we can. I mean, you're not really going to see much as we are because the TV is a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
So we can.
That's what, at PAX 2020, that's what 3rd Gen and them did. They literally hooked up their camera to a computer and then aimed it at the TV screen.
If you guys want us to do that, we have no problem doing that. But I feel like just talking.
Like this, yeah.
I feel like hanging out is fine.
I mean, we're probably going to go for like an hour or so anyway,
Yeah.
because between 12 o'clock is when the weather's supposed to start clearing up a bit.
And not only that, but I feel like there's nothing. We always game. We always do something.
Yeah.
Just talking, I think, is fine. I think. Be careful, please. I think just talking and just chilling out is also fun. Again, cozy vibes. I think with the rain out, we have the lights on in the corner. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple, and I appreciate simple. And yes, again, I'm sorry again. I don't know why we can't change it. There's a 10-second stream delay because, one, the Wi-Fi to keep it stable, and two, Streamlabs didn't give us an option on the iPad. So
It's a win-win.
Time is weird, Keith. I can't tell you. I don't know. Low-key ASMR vibe, just with less whispering.
Yeah. But it's weird because the last few trips we've done, because we came here in 2023,
And then
but it was a short. It was only
the only other trips that we did were AWA, which we weren't going to go live with because again we were all with friends, and that was a hard time to do it, especially because the convention center had terrible Wi-Fi anyway.
That and
there was no way.
That and when we were at the Airbnb, it was always late, or not everyone wanted to do it. I think the only people that were fine with it were John and Brian in 2022.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded it. I just think that with the chaos of everything going on, it wouldn't have been feasible. The next time we did it is that doing it in New York for all of our. It was me and Kate's first time going to New York, and Kevin is already distracted with the map as is because he gets distracted with directions. And not only that, but we want.
talking about now. I'm like, what do you mean the map? I'm looking at the screen.
No, in New York.
No, I know.
And again, it was Keith and I's first time, so we wanted to experience it based on what we were there for. And then any other time, me and you haven't had a vacation together in a while together.
Yeah, about over a year. Which is fine because obviously
More than that, technically. Because
2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
Because I think our thing is that we definitely, now that you're done with school, and then like we're both kind of settled with work things and all that. It's kind of like, what do you call it?
Yes, our trusty GPS that went the wrong way immediately.
Most of the time I was right. The only times I wasn't was when we had to go back to the restaurant and going to Central Park.
And just walking in general.
And that was the Times Square. My voice.
Drink some water, Kevin.
I know I haven't had a lot of water the last day, but geez.
But yeah, at the end of the day, we decided to go live again because it's raining, number one, and number two, it'd be fun. You know, we don't get to do this often. You know, me and him haven't really, like I said, had a vacation in forever, just me and him. You know, it's not like we didn't travel super far, but, you know, it's still close. You know what I mean? It's just close enough.
Yeah.
You think after the third day Kevin would recognize the street?
No. It took me a good 2 weeks to even know how to get to my job.
Also, guys, like the stream.
Like, I knew the basic directions how to get there because obviously my job was
Brush my hair.
not far,
I hate my hair.
but it was like the back roads that I couldn't figure it out, so.
Eh. What is this? What is this? No.
But,
Oh God.
yeah. But no, I mean, the biggest thing is, again, we obviously, I think not necessarily moving forward, but, like, obviously we try to do something every year. Like, last year we didn't do much.
Because I was graduating.
And then we obviously planned New York when Keith was here.
Mm-hmm.
But we also,
Lost our train of thought, apparently.
no, we did the stuff in... What?
Nothing. You just paused. I was like, oh, you lost your train of thought, apparently.
No, because last year we didn't do a full thing because we decided to do the WWE shows.
Yeah.
Because those were like...
So the thing is, like, New York was our trip, basically our main trip for like the main part of the year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And again, it was Keith and I's first experience, so it was great. And I miss New York so much.
I'll probably go back, hopefully. I think we were originally thinking for our birthdays, but then you had your new work schedule, and then I had my work situation. And I still don't know what the hell's going on.
Anyway, plain and simple, we're on a vacation. I want to go back when I get money. Mood. With me starting my new job next week, which is next week, holy crap, I'm going to have a full week of training and I'm not ready for it. My brain...
Oh my god, it is.
Yeah, next week.
To come back. Oh yeah. Oops.
I start June 23rd. And then after that I work 3 days a week set schedule, which is going to be awesome, and then I'll pick up here and there at the hospital when I have a lot of overnights coming up, which will be great. So money saving is ready.
It'd be good too. I mean, because I think all in all, it's like when you... What am I trying to think?
You really are having a brain
No,
bubble
it's
moment.
like when it comes to the vacations and all that stuff, it's like obviously we plan it in advance, and I definitely see us at least either, if we don't do it for our birthdays, I think for our anniversary would be cool, like in September.
If I have time. The problem is I don't have time.
That's why we plan now. Or not now, but...
Okay, Kevin. Like I said, the problem is I don't have time just right now because with starting a new job. So the thing is, luckily I get vacation time now that I'm working. Now that I'll be starting to work, but I can't use it until a certain time after. So
think if we work around, like, because you know your schedule, hopefully, after your first week or two of training.
Well, my schedule, I know what it's going to be. It's going to be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. But
Right.
the problem is that I'm not going to know what my schedule is with the hospital really fully until I start working. Because I switched every single overnight that I had on a Wednesday or a Thursday to a Sunday or a Monday. So my brain, I don't remember any of the dates that I am working.
It's just one of those things, you know, but I'd say it, you know, I see us doing at least something else this year, you know, because obviously with AWA being moved to December for the time being, and even then, I feel like AWA...
I don't think people are going to go to it much if it doesn't change. It sucks. Every time we get a new convention to go to, it literally stops and it changes.
And the issue with the current one that people are going to is MomoCon, but it's Memorial Day weekend, which is the second busiest travel day here in the States.
Mm-hmm. For us, it's like a year until you can take vacation times. I think so. That makes sense. Like I think.
Sorry.
Every time.
Sorry,
Every time.
I'll go in the corner.
You're not allowed.
Ian's not here.
Someone DM Ian, please, for me. That makes sense, though, a year. I don't know what it is for me, but...
See, that was the case for me for my full-blown vacation time, but it was... So my...
That's better.
My...
Actually, do your side. I like... Ready? 1, 2, 3... There we go.
So my job was,
Hey, EXO!
it was the first 6 months I got 5 days off, but I didn't get paid for them. But I was recruiting sick time. After my 6 months there, I got an additional week that I could use paid.
People really want to hear about your...
And then, after my 1 year is when I got my 2 weeks.
I
So.
think cozy vibes, not talking about work vibes like that.
We're talking about vacation
I,
time.
yeah, but we don't need to know about like how many times your sick time and everything else.
It's not about that. I'm talking about. Never mind. I'm just gonna go back in the corner. It's your screen.
No, 1 time is enough. We don't have to say exactly what the process is to get vacation time.
I'm going to the corner, and you can't stop me.
I hope I don't mess this up. No, stay over there. Get out of the corner. Kevin, get out of the corner. You look silly. You look like you have a halo.
A halo?
Yes, because of the sun. The reflection.
Ow!
What the hell just happened? What just happened?
It's like flipping the water gaze.
Chat.
Did that pick up on camera?
I don't even know. What the hell just happened? I heard that too. Hold on. I can't hear it though. I want to
I
hear.
muted it.
Oh my god! What the hell? Hi, Deadbeat Rich. Welcome in. Yes, because of the reflection. The sound
The
alone.
thing that's funny too is that I knew it was there, but I didn't realize I was that close to it.
The sound. It's just... I need to... Oh, I'm not okay. Kevin.
Ow!
Oh my god, I'm not okay right now.
My foot's not okay. I might need an X-ray after that.
Sorry, I ain't doing it. Lily's scariest ghost, I'll tell you. Have a nice trip!
Yeah, no shit.
Everyone else in the hotel is like so confused. Your guys' dynamic cracks me up. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Walk it up, Kevin.
But
Holy
yeah.
crap, my head hurts from laughing. It's the way you hit your foot and then did a dolphin dive to the bed. I'm gonna take that clip later, insert it in the vlog. Yes, guys, I am vlogging this trip, by the way. Just insert it in the vlog and
He needs to be on every stream from now on. If I could, I would, but most of the time, I'm at work.
he types in chat a lot. He's...
Yeah.
What, are you guys saying I'm not funny? I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a joke. Hi, Nissa.
I mean, like we said, we were gonna do this on my channel originally, but it made sense instead of going through the hassle, and it was because the last time we apparently the last time we streamed. When was that stream anyway? The last time we streamed on my iPad
was almost like a year and a half ago.
It was still on your channel, and it was
The cooking stream. Yeah,
which was
couple vloggers now. I don't know. It's just for this trip, Kate. I figured it'd be. I don't know why I'm brushing my hair. I'm sorry.
that was 2 years ago.
Damn. I am still proud of that thumbnail.
October 22. Wow. So we weren't even on.
I was only in school for not even a month.
We came back. Yeah, we came back from. Yeah, that was even after was. Wow. So yeah, no, I guess it was. Because I mean, it's one of those things where it's like obviously we don't need to stream from here often, like an iPad or phone, whatever.
Like the stream, everybody.
But it's just funny because I could have sworn we did another one sooner than that, but I guess not.
I don't think so. We don't stream a lot on my channel because my schedule is so inconsistent.
It's not even streaming on a channel; it's streaming like this.
We were gonna do a so for our cage lock, we were gonna switch off on channels and stuff, but it just got too chaotic with trying to figure everything out. So the reason why we didn't do that is because, you know, yeah. I clicked on the like button and it unliked. Well, shit. Also, guys, subscribe.
It's better than the dislike button.
Also, guys, subscribe.
But yeah, we were.
I'm at 509. Can we get to 550?
No, we'll get you to 1K.
So yeah.
And it works too because you know what? It also works because this gives you the watch time that you need to get monetization.
What?
This gives you the watch time for the monetization.
True.
So.
I did the funny like and subscribe. Don't make me click on the subscribe button and unsubscribe.
But yeah,
So yeah, we're just chilling.
obviously we've been here. We came here yesterday, so we've only been here a day. Yesterday was kind of a relaxing day. We got here. We just literally sat in a room for like an hour or two once we finally got here. Then we went out for a bit. Today is another kind of chilling day just because obviously the weather is not the best right now, but probably in the afternoon we'll probably go like in the pool. We'll probably walk around the village for a bit. Obviously get dinner. You know, probably just another kind of.
You know what I found out today? Our hotel, the breakfast foods that you can get. Usually, you know how your hotels do free breakfast and you pay? Well, guess what? You have to pay for pre-packaged waffles, pre-packaged bagels, and cereal. I'm sad. It actually pissed me off. I was really angry. I was like, you really? And they weren't even like, it wasn't even like a waffle maker waffle. It was pre-packaged.
I'm actually not.
Frozen.
It wasn't frozen.
So you're saying it was a pre-packaged, non-frozen waffle?
It was like in the wrapper, yeah. Kind of like.
Don't say it was like the muffins, or I'm actually going to walk out of this room and I'm not coming back.
No, not like the muffins, but it was almost like I guess like a bread roll, like where you had had that.
How do you go from a waffle to a bread roll?
No, but like it literally was a waffle, but it was plastic wrapped where you put it in the toaster. So kind of like bread.
Was it bread or was it a waffle?
It was a waffle.
No, I know that, Case, but the way he's making it sound like it was a pastry snack. Or whatever. I'm confused.
Yeah, like this.
Oh. Well, why didn't you say that? You made it sound like it was like a freaking...
Yeah, it's like
a bakery style. Okay.
Yeah, it's like one of those, yeah.
Well, you should have made that clear.
I thought I did.
You said a prepackaged waffle.
That is a pre-packaged waffle.
But you didn't explain that it was like one of the pastry ones. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you said prepackaged, I thought frozen.
Like, this is what...
But I thought you meant it was like a frozen one that they have, like, you know, like the Eggo brand, and that you put it in a toaster.
It's like this, yeah.
No, I know they do, Kate. I get that, but it's like the way he was making it sound. It made it sound like it was one of the frozen ones, in the like you take it and then you toast it.
Like this isn't the one. This isn't the one, but this is kind of like an example of what it was that I saw.
I know that.
No, I'm showing chat. This is kind of what it was. It looked like it was like a plastic packaged waffle. This wasn't the one, but...
No, I know. No, okay, I know, I promise, I swear. But he was making it sound like you take it out of, like, the freezer they have over there and then toast it. That's what you made it sound like, Kevin. So in my defense, I knew that they exist, but he's bad at explaining, and we all know that.
You just asked me what they had, and I listed everything I saw. So in other words, if that is the waffle you knew, is that what you wanted?
Not really. I would have preferred actually like a full-on actual waffle maker waffle. That's what I was expecting too. And then you said prepackaged, so I was confused.
Yeah.
I don't know. Now I just want food.
I'm gonna get lunch after too. But yeah, it's been chill. You know, I mean, it's one of the things too is that when we were planning this, we planned, but we didn't plan because we kind of wanted to come up and just see what there was.
I was hoping we'd go to the beach, but now it's going to be cold and rainy.
Today, the next few days are fine.
Not having a waffle maker at the hotel is diabolical. Exactly! Most hotels have them. This one doesn't. They usually, it's free. We have to buy all this stuff. Most hotels have like a...
Well, the hotel we stayed at in New York, we almost had to pay for, remember?
Well, it was free for 2 people, but adding an extra person, you had to.
Yeah, but it was also free because I had the membership at the hotel. If I didn't have the membership, we would have had to pay for it.
But most hotels have free breakfast. And then he tells me, yeah, you gotta buy the bagels. Yeah, you gotta buy the waffles. Yeah, you gotta buy everything else. I'm like... I swear the first time we ever came here... Didn't that get listed on the website or whatever? I don't know. Did it? Did you not look?
They didn't have list breakfast stuff on there. The only place they listed was the place across the street.
Do you remember that, or are you just saying that?
No, I remember that.
Okay. Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Because I didn't know. I kind of forgot that they had the little kitchenette set over there.
I'm not gonna talk about it. He was the one who booked the hotel. He didn't say a word to me. Now I was gonna look it up and we're gonna just embarrass. Stop.
Keep chatting.
I don't know what to keep chatting. I feel embarrassed.
Why are you embarrassed? I'm the one who might have missed it.
I should have looked.
Yeah, the dining, when it lists dining, it literally just lists all the places around.
That makes sense.
There's that place across the street.
No, I'm not complaining about the waffles, Kate. I'm complaining at Kevin because when he was telling me what they had over there, he made it sound like they were frozen. That you put in a toaster.
Yeah, see, and the only thing they list for here is that it's the poolside cafe, but it doesn't list everything. It just says breakfast items.
Question: does all hotels have waffle machines? None of the ones I've been to have one. The ones that me and him have been to have had one.
We went to...
Like all the... So, I'll say the hotel name, the brand. Marriott. The Marriott hotels, they're all known to have waffle makers. But at least the ones that we've been to. Marriott, Holiday Inn, stuff like that.
We went to the hotel we stayed at for South Carolina. Had it. That wasn't even a chain restaurant hotel. That was just like a local hotel that we stayed at, but they had included breakfast.
A lot of
Which
hotels
honestly,
do
the
that.
only reason I knew that was because Ash told me.
I'm talking about the breakfast. No, I know.
The
I
Wisconsin
don't want to keep
hotel
talking about
had
food. Now I'm hungry.
The Wisconsin hotel had it,
Okay, he's pondering and I'm hungry.
and the New York.
He's still
hotel had
pondering.
it.
I just heard Messenger
Yeah.
go off.
But
If it's who I think it is,
it's one of those things where.
just nod in if you think. I knew it.
It's one of those
Damn
things
it!
where. I like how.
Did she text you?
No.
Oh.
No, I like how our two coworkers are the ones that messaged us now.
Well, this is my friend technically.
Well, so was mine. But it's just fun. But, no, the hotels that usually when you
What are you
book a
doing?
hotel, you check or it'll list like what it has and all that. Like I have the
I feel like he just talks about information nonstop, and then I'm just letting it go in one ear out the other.
like I have the app here, right? Oh hi. I have the app here that I use for our hotel in New York, and it tells me like did the hotel
Story time with Kevin.
did the hotel in no the hotel we stayed at in Boston didn't have it.
Story time with Kevin.
We gotta pay for that, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His brain is. I can't. Anyway,
Well, yeah, this is just a little getaway.
I'm also, if I keep looking down a lot, because I'm trying to see chat on here versus squinting at the screen.
I'm gonna mute it.
I swear, every weekend. Every weekend.
I'm muting it. I'm muting it.
What kind of vacation are you guys on, if you don't mind me asking? We're just on there's a lot of beaches up where we are right now. So there's like beaches, a lot of plazas with like different shops, like old-fashioned shops, like stuff like that. You know. It's just like it's not like a full-on tropical vacation.
Yeah, it's not like Florida, the Bahamas, Aruba. It's not any of those. It's still beaches, but it's not like tropical.
It's his coworker, Cave.
But I used to come up here as a kid, since I was like yay big. And I was telling Anjit last night, my family's been coming up here forever. Like I don't remember if it was my grandfather or my grandmother's side that started coming up here. But they came up here when they were kids. Then they brought my dad. My dad brought my mom, and then they brought me and my brother. My mom comes up here with her now, you know, even though my parents are divorced, my mom still comes up here. Like, they're actually going to be coming up here tomorrow, right?
I think.
And then it's like, now I'm doing the same with Ange.
Hi.
So it's like, even though I don't come up here as frequent as I used to.
Sorry.
What is funny?
My coworker.
Oh. I was like, I literally said frequent, and yeah, I know I stuttered on the word, but then, I don't come up here as frequent as I used to. Like, if I come up here at all, like, during, like, last summer, I was only up here a weekend, and it was because my mom and them came up here. And then, yeah, it was just one of those things. And now I get to...
I'm sorry.
Now I get to continue that tradition with Ange and then our, you know, everything else in the future and all that, you know, it's special in a way.
Sorry. I don't like the beach. No, vacation is culture and sightseeing with people I like are alone. I feel that. Like, I get
I mean,
that.
that's fine too. Like, when we do another trip, like, next year or so, like, if we go to, like, Florida or something like, or, like, when we went to Wisconsin for the first time.
It's just my coworker, like, asking me when I'm coming back, and they're being very suspicious.
When we went to Wisconsin, it was, like, kind of like, you know, we, especially going to a place that it's new, that's when, like, the whole full-blown sightseeing is. This is obviously something where it's like, I know a lot of the stuff, but it's a way to get away, you know, in a way. I go into national parks, and I'm mostly out west.
I want to go, like, I'm hoping to do a boat ride this week.
We definitely can.
'Cause
I told you I saw some online. Probably tomorrow or Monday.
Why?
I'm talking, and all of a sudden you're just here giggling. Like this.
Yes, can I help you? I'm sorry. She's scary. She's like making it sound like, I see that when I told her one day we were coming back. She's like, I just wanted to check out my calendar for a day. Hey, at least I'm not like his coworker.
I muted it, so.
I mean, nothing wrong with your coworker. It's just that I feel like every time we're hanging out, it's like, yeah.
I totally forgot what I was going to say.
I'm not, first of all, I'm not popular. I'm not popular. I'm just giggling because it's funny. Anyway. Can you say something? Okay, or not.
Alright,
I have a coworker friend.
we're definitely gonna probably look at the boat rides. Probably like.
I didn't say that, Keith. Be quiet. You're putting words in my mouth.
Because the next few days, again, today's kind of like the not crappiest day, but it's rainy. It's gonna be colder. The next few days is gonna be in the mid-60s, which is nice. So then we will probably do some like a boat ride, maybe do some like walking around the villages. You know me, I want to probably do the pool a couple of times.
So,
and then that's pretty much that. But yeah, and yes, can I help you?
no. No, no dining is allowed.
27 degrees or
Celsius.
I was gonna say 27 is freezing.
Celsius.
I don't know what Celsius is besides an energy drink.
Just. I mean, you just showed how cultured you are, and you just showed how good at science you are, and you just showed a lot about yourself right there. That's nothing to be proud of.
I'm stupid.
I didn't say that.
No, I said it.
Stop it.
Oh shit.
Kevin! I poked you in the cheek, and you fell off the bed. I know you guys didn't see any of that. I just hope you heard the thump when he fell to the floor.
Oh, my elbow.
Stop!
That pick up.
That's not even good. Stop it. Kevin! Stop injuring yourself on my... I didn't say that.
No, I said
Stop it. Kevin! I poked you in the cheek. And you fell off the bed. Stop. Stop injuring yourself.
I'm not even hurt.
You said, ow, my elbow!
Yeah, well, now it's better.
Guys, what do I got? I'd poke you again, but I don't want you to fall off the bed again.
I won't. Let's go this way instead. Ow! What do you mean 0 isn't freezing point?
I see the wheels in your head turning and it's actually... I'm gonna, in the vlog... Oh, it's gonna be hard because the chat's showing up.
Yeah, who cares?
No, because if I take the clips from the stream and edit it into the vlog and edit the special effects, the chat's gonna...
You can still just...
No, because your face is being blocked by the chat.
One
Sit up.
word.
Sit up. Sit up. Thank you. How has it only been 48 minutes?
I don't know.
I feel like it's been longer than that.
I know.
I don't know what to do anymore with you.
Alright, seriously, what is... Now I gotta...
Now he's gonna look it up, and it's gonna make it worse.
27 Celsius Fahrenheit. 80 degrees.
Ow. Yes.
Yeah, that is hot. I never understood. Well, yeah.
Are you okay?
No.
In my apartment without AC. Jesus Christ.
Hopefully it doesn't get worse. Yeah, at least have fans or something. I know fans aren't best, but at least it helps in a way. I think. I hope. Kind of boiling in my room. Ugh.
don't know.
You don't have to build an AC or fans most of the time. We just melt in summer. Well, couldn't you get like a standing fan that like oscillates, or like just a little desk fan or something, like the big window fans or something? I don't know. A fan.
You went on a rant there for a moment. A fan.
Or do you have to get one of the fans where you have to make it yourself out of a paper and just?
Guys, I'm sorry for him.
This is your channel, so. I was sitting on my shirt again. I have a standing fan, but it only works for bare minimum.
I have some popcorn.
I'm the odd.
What?
You did this last time too. You literally did it last time. We were just middle of talking. You just get up and get a snack.
Can I get a snack?
I remember that one. So
That is my thing every stream, every vacation stream.
You did it last time when we were just middle of talking. I just had nowhere. I need a snack.
I'm hungry. All this talk about food earlier made me hungry.
I'm not gonna stand in front of it the whole day. I'm not pointing it at me.
Ooh, it smells good. I want it open.
When we get cold that way, well, that's why you go under the blankets.
Mmm. Good.
It's not much strong. I smell that.
Can you have it? Yes, you can. I like popcorn.
It's like the one from, tastes like the ones you get from the movie theater.
It's movie theater popcorn.
Oh.
It's movie theater popcorn.
Oh.
Are you okay?
No, I didn't realize what they said.
Why don't you reach out on your phone? You're squinting to look at it.
No, I can see it.
You just proved my point.
No, I was not. I just misread what they said. I always sleep with the fan on, even in the winter. I used to do that when I had a ceiling fan. I didn't. Not that I didn't care. It was just it cooled down the room. Maybe not so much in the winter, but the summer definitely. Like I always had the ceiling fan on.
I never sleep. If it's too hot, I don't use the covers. I literally don't use the covers to the bed. The fan I keep on in the summer mainly. I don't in the winter. It's depending on like if it's a humid winter.
Yeah.
If it's humid, then I'll do it. Not humid, I'll be fine. I sleep above the covers if I'm warm.
I'm weird and I have to be under the blankets. Like it's unless I have like I'm like sweltering hot or something, which is very rare.
You literally could be in 90-degree weather and be under the blanket, and I'm so confused by it.
It's weird. It's like my body just has to be. If I want to sleep good, I need to be under a blanket. It needs to be. I'm weird. Yeah, I need to be under a blanket, and it can't be bunched up.
I didn't say it was weird. My problem is that if it's like 95 degrees, you are still like huddled under like 3,000 blankets, and I don't know how you do it. I don't know.
Not that many, but
You have like 3 blankets on your bed.
I only have 2. I have the sheet and the pillow. Blanket. I'm just weird because like my body just needs to be under a blanket, and if it's a warm, hot day, I just turn the fan or AC on. You know.
You want some? That's what I get for trying to share.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hi, DJ Riolu. Nikki! Hi! You guys look so cute. He is definitely.
You most will take that.
Shut up. I have water.
Oh yeah. We're just kind of chilling on the vacation. And then probably go out in the next hour or so.
How are you, Nikki? But yeah, like with me, like again with the heat, if it's too hot in the summer, I just do not. I don't use the blankets. Precious.
Hi guys.
Okay, pass the thunderstorm to us. I've always wanted to see a thunderstorm on the beach. Pass it to us, please. I'm doing well. I'm playing some Fields of Mystria this morning. I've heard of that. Is it fun? Well, I'm assuming you're playing it, so it's fun. Is it fun, Nikki?
And who knows, guys? Maybe we'll do another one of these streams like in the morning on my channel. So, not that I'm self-promoting here, but definitely check it out and go subscribe.
To you?
Yeah.
Someone can get Kevin's link in the chat, please. Someone.
Exclamation point my name. Yeah, I'll even do it. Not that I'm trying to self-promote here, but...
I overheat in my sleep as well, but also need blankets when I sleep, so I just spontaneously combust. I can't do that! I die. Lightning struck a house last night, so probably don't want that. Fair, Kate. Valid point. Very valid. What?
Putting the command.
I mean, yesterday was Friday the 13th, and... Huh?
Why did I put X...
Why?
I had exclamation point my name in my mind when I said it.
Why do you...
I had it in my mind when I said it.
Holy crap.
But yeah, we might do another one of these streams, and if we don't do another one of these streams, we'll probably do our next Cage Lock series, whatever we're doing. Fro decides what he thinks. Yes.
Not you wishing a thunderstorm on the beach. Please be safe. We will, Precious. I promise. I promise.
We won't be on the beach. We'll literally just probably watch from our hotel room. Like, when I used to come up here as a kid,
Story time with Kevin.
we had, whenever there was a storm, we would just sit on our balcony at our old hotel we stayed at and just watch it. And then when the thunderstorm would clear up and it was just raining, my brother and my mom would just be like, alright, we're gonna go in the pool or the beach later anyway, so just go run in the rain. The only time I was fine with doing that.
My name is what? My name is who? Friday the 13th was my coming out anniversary. Oh my god, Kyle. That's hilarious.
But yeah, guys, that's my channel link. Go ahead and check it out. And then we might do another stream. And if we don't do another stream here, we'll definitely do another stream together where we do like our series.
And I am vlogging this trip.
Yes. That'll be fun.
Which is really fun. We've had some funny moments so far and a lot of bloopers. I hope you had the most fun on your vacation, guys. You've gone through it recently and deserve some fun and relaxation. Thank you, Nikki. You're the best.
Definitely needed it.
I appreciate you being here. I really do. Enjoy your vacation. I miss you both. I miss you too! Ari literally texted me not even 10 minutes ago, by the way. And it's just so funny. She's like, when do you guys come back? I'm like, that sounds very suspicious.
I swear I don't know anything this time.
Sure. I wish I could have
I don't!
I wish I could have watched it last night, but every time I opened my eyes, I got flashbanged and transported to another realm. Okay? You know what's funny? Because I used to hate them. I used to hate thunderstorms because they used to scare me, like especially when the thunder would hit so close. And now I'm like, you know, as long as there's no tornado warnings, it's fine. Oh my god, good. I can't wait to watch the vlog. It's gonna be fun. I can't wait to edit it. That's what I'm excited for.
It'll be fun. And we're going to be doing some fun stuff over the next few days, too. Like, again, yesterday was a chill day. Today's kind of another chill day. Tomorrow we'll do some walking around, village exploring. Try to do a boat ride. Probably go in the pool. I don't know if you'll vlog much of the pool, but...
I already had bad luck those days, and let me tell you, I lost my Game Boy Advance SP even before Friday the 13th. Also, is it Friday the 13th the horror film? It is, yes. It's funny, because I literally didn't realize it was Friday the 13th until yesterday morning. Like, I'm not kidding you guys. I didn't think about it, because all I was thinking about the last 3 days was this vacation, obviously, and BTS coming back. That's it. So that was not... I think you could have a little... Calm down, Kevin. No.
Here's the thing with me and popcorn, okay?
Talk.
Here's the thing with me and popcorn. Popcorn is not a go-to snack for me. I'm never, like, craving... Like, my mom and brother will have popcorn at least once or twice a week.
I love popcorn. Speak for yourself.
No, here, they will have it at least 1 or 2 a week. I'm like, I don't crave it. It's not my go-to snack. And I don't even really crave it when we go to a movie.
Story time with Kevin.
But when I have it, then I can't stop eating it. It's weird.
Can we get I want all of chat right now. Even just go along with it. Hashtag story time with Kevin, please.
Do you want me to talk or do you want me to stay quiet?
No, it's just funny that you get... Once you have a topic in your head, you just keep going about it. Everyone in chat right now. Just for the fun part of it. People who are both scared of thunder, you guys would stay together through the storm. I never had that, sadly.
The Thunder Mints. Popcorn gave me the biggest fear for 3 years. I had popcorn stuck in. Ugh.
I know, that's the one thing about popcorn that always scares me, so I always make sure I chew it very slowly.
It's just weird. I'm just weird with popcorn. It's like I don't addict it. I don't crave it.
You don't addict it?
I don't addict it. I'm not addicted to it. I don't crave it. It's not like when people ask me what my favorite snack is, it's always potato chips or something. There's so many people I know that say popcorn.
Popcorn's good too because it's less on carbs and it's less. It has more fiber than it has anything. Ooh. It has less calories than chips, which is nice.
But it's just weird. It's like I never think of eating popcorn. I never think of grabbing a snack which is popcorn. But then it's like once I have it, like whenever we go to the movies and if she's like a popcorn or wants a popcorn, I'll get it. But I'm like, I probably won't have much of it. Have a couple kernels, then I'm eating half the bag.
I'm not kidding you guys. As long this is me. As long as there's no tornado warning, I am fine with storms. I am completely okay with it.
Yeah, potato chips are literally my kryptonite.
Yes.
I absolutely love chips.
Bye, Nikki. Thank you for hanging out with us.
We'll see you soon.
Moose Tracks gang.
Not me, because I'm allergic.
That was from Rich's stream yesterday. I popped in and I'm like, Rich, favorite flavor of ice cream? Because we were going to get ice cream. And literally he said mint chocolate chip. So I disowned him for a minute. And then 2 minutes later he said Moose Tracks. So I got Moose Tracks in honor of him because he was sick.
Hopefully he's feeling better today.
4 business days if you can speak correctly. I always mix all kinds of chips. My favorite chip, I believe, and this is just an opinion of mine, I really like barbecue. Like, I'm one of those, like, big barbecue advocates for some reason.
It's funny because growing up with me, I only had plain. I never had, like, flavored chips. It was always the plain Lay's or the plain, like, wavy ones.
Mm-hmm.
But also part of it was because I could never have a lot of it growing up.
I remember you freaking out over the tornado warning more than me when I was over there. Well, can you blame me? Because one did touch down. One did. That's the thing. I'm completely okay with storms, but if I see hail, I'm like, or if I lose power and I have like 10%, I get sad. The losing the power is scary for me too.
We lost power at my house about a month ago now, probably a couple weeks ago. And it was funny, I just got home from work, I had just showered, I'm like, alright, my phone's low on battery, I'll probably go live tonight. And then I didn't go live because we lost power, my phone was at 10%. I remember I texted her, I was just like, hey, if you don't hear from me much, my phone's at 10%, and we just lost power. Luckily, my mom had a portable charger thing, but then like an hour went by, we got power back. So
My mom made me take out the trash when I was yelling, "Oh God!"
ew, ouchie.
Now it's just classic Belgian weather for you. 30 degrees that day, heavy thunderstorms at night. I mean, at least it cools it down, I hope, a little bit.
Ruffles are good.
Ruffles are really good.
I've realized getting older, I like the chips that we either have the stuff to it, because especially when you dip them in like a sour cream dip or something.
So my aunt used to make really, well, she still makes taco. She makes taco dip really well, and it's so good. And she does the Tostitos. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Tostitos brand of chips where you can scoop them. They're like a scoop. You scoop it, and it's perfect. I love it every time.
Kind of reminds me of that guy I showed you on TikTok, the guy that made the barbecue with the ribs, and he used the Frito dip. I mean, the Frito chips to dip them in.
Mm-hmm.
Mixing chips is good.
Sometimes when I'm too lazy to eat food, I'll just eat chips. That's the best way to do it, honestly.
You know, that give me an idea. What we should do is like this one day, just get like 4 different flavors of chips. Get like a big bowl, just pour them all in, and just mix them all up.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be cool. Like it's like a chip buffet.
Honestly, Precious, it's actually really cold right now and rainy. That's why we're streaming. That's like the reason why we decided to. It's not going to be as sunny as we thought these next few days. We're going to try to go upwards more. I'm not going to say obviously where we are because of streaming, but we're going to probably go upwards and see if it's a little warmer and a little more sunny. Alright.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the week we came up here, the weather's nice, like it's still
It's still warm. It's not warm, but it's comfortable.
It's relaxing warm at the point. It's unfortunately it's not gonna be full blown, like, I don't want to say it's not full blown beach weather, because like I feel like, and for me personally, I'd be fine with walking on the beach or sitting there in this kind of weather. But I know, like, would for swimming purposes, would be harder because it'd be a little cooler. But, obviously, we're not going to let that ruin our trip. Like, we're still going to find some stuff to do, and then
I like how we're still on the Fahrenheit isn't real thing.
we're still going to, we'll probably do, like, maybe a weekend, like, maybe in, like, July or something for a beach, like, maybe down.
Yeah, I know.
Place.
You don't have to make it like we know we can't say where we live. We know.
No, but when I'm on these tangents, I realize I almost
know.
want to say. I almost freaking said on the stream the other day when we looked about weather somewhere the next town over from you.
I'll never forget. It's the VOD's gone now, but I'll never forget the time I actually said one of the town names.
Oh, when I was with you because you were talking to your dad?
Yeah, I was just talking to my dad and I said the name and I'm like, shit!
Yeah. Your dad's just like, oh, it's raining out. And you're like, is it? I remember that too. You pulled it up. And I won't say the name, obviously.
Well, I deleted the VOD.
Yeah, but you pulled up the street, you pulled up the weather, and your dad's just like, it's raining out. Or there's rain on the way. And you're just like, yeah, it's raining over town. And then you just look at me like, shit. And I looked at you, I was just like, and I remember, I was just like, okay. Like, don't panic. I think we still streamed for like an hour, but like, because luckily it wasn't like a lot of people there at the time. Her and I mean, a lot of people in the community, I should say, are very protective of where they live, and some people don't mind too much, which is fine. To each their own. You know, like obviously, like Dylan and them say they are in Georgia, but they don't say what part of Georgia.
Because like the whole Georgia Atlanta area is
Yeah.
huge, so.
But then we have people who, like us, we say New England. I never say the state of New England. Like,
I
where.
said mine.
I feel like people kind of can have an idea just based on how we talk about things.
So just so like it,
But-
I don't like to say every location possible.
Yeah, and that's why when we stream mobiles or like this, like right now you don't see anything hotel related. You don't see like obviously when we come back, it's different, you know. But like there's some people like obviously Bry's fine with saying like San Diego because San Diego's freaking huge.
Mm-hmm. I work for Frito-Lay, so I'm super burnt out on chips. That's fair, deadbeat rich. I get that. Tortilla chips and salsa's about it. I mean, that's always a vibe, always. Cheez-Its is literally my kryptonite. If chips is his, Cheez-Its is mine. I love Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its are good. But you gotta think, too, a lot of the flavored chips and stuff like that I couldn't eat growing up because I had my dairy issues.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when I say my country, because no one is ever going to look it up to care enough. You know, that's what's funny, Cave, too. It's like, when you think about it, you're like, how often are people really going to look it up?
But saying a state is like looking, and it's true. Like, I mean,
we technically could say where we are right now, because it's huge.
Yeah.
In theory.
I think you and I are just so
I just don't.
Cautious and protective.
The reason why I don't is just because there are people out there who are crazy.
Yeah.
So.
And again, not that I feel like people are gonna hunt us down and look for us, unless you're like my number one fan, which I don't have a number one fan unless it's you. Because I'm your number one fan.
You're gonna have someone in chat who's gonna argue with you on that one.
I'll argue back.
You guys can have at it. I'll watch and entertain. I have popcorn and I have water.
I'm wearing a wrestling shirt for a reason.
I already know who would win that one.
Yeah, me.
Sorry, Kevin.
Every day I get put down more and more. I'm joking.
It's true. You're trying not to say like anything where I'm from. I just think of like the internet, how scary it can be sometimes, but I also think about how lovely it can be with the community you can create or build. Exactly.
Who said that?
Precious.
Oh. I mean, it's just one of those things. Again, it's like, and my thing too is there's people out there, especially community online. You're going to.
Don't mind me just brushing my hair.
We're going to be. We're gonna be one of those things.
No, DJ, we're boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah, this improvement.
No.
Get over here.
No.
I lost my train of thought again. Hey!
Ow! You don't be so aggressive.
My turn. What was I saying now? No, when it comes to like the community online stuff, obviously you're gonna get to know people. You're gonna get to know people and all that stuff. And obviously for me, there's not a lot of people in my personal life, like personal friends, personal family. Like my mom knows, obviously, and she watches. My dad watches. My little sister watches. My brother watches. For personal friends, there's not a lot of personal friends that know that I do this and say, just because I never really talk about it much. I know there's some out there that do, but they obviously know the same way. You have we have Precious here now. I'm sure your other coworkers and some friends know you do this too. Like, that is obviously one of the things where it's like, hey, obviously you know where we live and all that, but we trust you enough not to say, like, yeah, you live at something way, you know?
Overthinking with Kevin.
And then you get to know people like, obviously, Bri, Mark,
Honestly,
Ian, and them.
Honestly, Precious, it's not. It's. I know what you mean by it being scary, but if you ever, like I said, if you ever, like I told Ari, if you guys ever want to do something like where we on my channel together as like a starting point, I'm down.
No, you know what we should do next time? The four of us or whatever. We should all just do Mario Party live.
When we're more awake.
We should just all do Mario Party live because that was a blast. Like that, something like that. I feel like if you kind of want to test how you feel on camera, doing it on someone else's channel, I feel like is the best way first. And then, like, you can kind of see.
I'm so, my ADHD kicked in. I was like this.
Yeah, Mario Party Jamboree.
I was just like this. That's not true, Kate. I stream in the morning. He streams late. Don't put this on
because
me.
I work until 4 or 5 o'clock.
That's not my problem.
That's not a problem. That's my work schedule.
I don't stream late at all. I always stream at a reasonable time. Blame him. Leave me out of it.
You just hit my ear. Mario Kart 8, yes. Mario Kart 8 Worlds, I don't have a Switch 2 yet. I wish I did, though.
Same. I want to switch to so bad. I don't have the money. Once I start my new job, that's my first plan. That and a new phone, because apparently my phone camera's broken. I can't zoom in more than one without it turning fully blurry, and I can't fix it. I've tried everything.
You should do a vlog clip right now while we're live. Just be like, we're live. Wait. Okay, never mind.
I tried to take a picture last night of the beach, and I tried to zoom in just a tiny bit, and it went blur.
I think the good thing, it's one of the things too where once you come back from a vacation, you just go full blown savings mode again for everything. Like, that's kind of the only other reason why I didn't go full invested in the Switch 2 at the moment, was just because I wanted to focus on saving for this trip. And then obviously saving for a potential New York trip in the next few months or so.
I do my morning streams when I work. It's going to be hard to do it on Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays from now on, because I will be working on those days officially, starting in a few weeks. So really, ideally, Monday's hard because both my parents are home Mondays, so that's very hard for me to do. And then Tuesdays, I'm trying to work around because I'm trying to see, if I can stream, if Keith and I can do a call. It's just a lot. So.
Obviously, we'll probably do some stuff, like, we'll continue arcade vlogs or whatever we're doing.
Kate, that's not true!
We'll have to...
Stop it!
We'll have to... One of these nights we'll have to talk about what we want to do when we get back. For that series.
Yeah, it's probably not going to happen for a couple weeks. Just because,
I kind of like the idea, and obviously we can talk about it more too. I do kind of like the idea of doing the Mario Mon co-op.
I don't know if I want to play Mario Mon.
Really?
I like the concept. I don't know if I want to go through with it.
Wow, that's... I take over. I'm going to step outside for this.
Okay. Kate, that's not true. Hi guys, it's just me now. His mother decided to call him.
Hello.
That's not true, Kate. That's not true at all. You're in my streams. Kate. I know, of course she called. She always calls at the wrong times. Always. So yeah, I mean, I hope the stream quality has been good overall. I know we're on an iPad. are going out to eat hot pot Korean barbecue right now. You and Ari? Is that why Ari texted me? Kate, I'm telling you, literally, now that we know that place is literally where that is right down the street from that bus station that we take when we get you. I'm telling you, I know it's gonna be a while, obviously, but the second you visit again, that's where we're gonna go for dinner. So it'll be good because you're always hungry. So that'll be like the perfect place. Yes. No, when Kate visits Precious, we have to all do something together. We all have to. That would be so fun. Like, that'll be like the highlight of everything. I think you guys met. I brought Keith and Kevin to the class, to one of our classrooms. I think you guys met for like a split second because we were getting the shirts. I think you guys met for like a second, right? It was you and Demi, I believe. I can't remember. Because Ari was already gone, I believe. I have 3 more years to save up and hope I get that job. You will on putting it in the universe. I have like a goal in mind for the next year of what I'm saving up for. A new phone, the Switch 2. Kevin, stop. So 5 things, a few things, not 5. So, new phone, Switch 2, a brand new clothing wardrobe because the clothes I have need to go. I'm going to probably donate them and then buy a whole new thing because I've been wearing the same clothes for a long time now. And then BTS concert tickets. And I guess another trip. So yeah, 5 things. There you go. There you go. There's my 5, big 5. I remember meeting someone but not their face. That's so funny because I remember you because Kate, I brought you downstairs to do the sign off sheet, and I remember they were there. I think it was Precious. I know it was Precious for sure. I think it was either Demi or Ari. I can't remember. It was probably Demi. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I don't remember either. I ain't doing BTS Day, man. I'm too broke. I get that. That's one thing I'm like, I'm begging to do it, but I'm like, I gotta make the money first. I'm saving for my Japan trip. Hee, it's next year. Also BTS. The Japan trip, I'm like, I really want you guys to send me all the pictures. Just send me them all. I'm gonna have to sell a kidney at this point. I don't need one of mine. I literally have anxiety over the next few months and years because I'm sitting on my money and I have to pay Kevin back still. I get that. I saw them twice and I think that'll be it, Chief. I want to go again. I just want to go again. I got so yesterday for Hobie's last concert. And they were all there, like in the audience. Like, I literally got emotional. I'm a vet, I should be allowed to go first. I was gonna say something. But I think now that after yesterday, I really want to get a new phone because this camera, like the fact that I cannot zoom in more than one, like, actually makes me upset. It actually disappoints me because all the pictures I wanted to take on this trip and all the vlogging I want to do, it's so hard. I saw twice at KCON right when they started off fresh. I've been a fan since I was 14. Please allow us vets to go in, please. I want to see 17, but the babes are going to be in the military too soon. You saw it twice. I'm so jealous. See, this is why I brought it up, because I know you guys love talking about K-pop. So, here we go. I love it. It's warm in here. I go Kevin plugs himself into stream and then doesn't come back in here. He must still be talking to his mom. But I really want to get a new phone for sure. Now that I know I have to get a new phone because of that, I'm so mad. Like, I was already trying to save up money for the Switch 2. But like, it's like, now that my phone's broken, then a whole nother thing. I love you guys talking K-pop in the chat. I love it. It makes me so happy. So yeah, there's just a lot. With my new job, I'm so glad I'm getting a new job, so I'm gonna have set hours. I'm gonna be so tired the next few weeks, though. Like, I'm actually going to be really exhausted because I have the full week of training. Like, the full week of training is going to exhaust me because I haven't worked a full week in probably over a year. Again, my whole per diem schedule was so hard for that reason alone. Namjoon was so happy when he was free. My man did not enjoy. Yeah, he did not. What? They should do what BTS did and all go right now so they come back soon. Exactly! I agree. Wait, we're talking BTS, but why aren't we talking BTS bias? Well, you both know mine, so... Jimin is my boy, my man. Sorry, Kevin. But yeah, the training will be good, and then it's not really it's training. I think it's like more onboarding training. It's like because I'm training at the one of the hospitals that it's connected, but I'm not going to be working there, so that won't be. I don't know if they're going to be like actually having me do X-rays. Probably just have me do the training. You could have texted me. Only Kevin. Only you.
I forgot the key card again.
You're the only one I know that would do something like that.
Listen, I got the phone call. I didn't expect I had to step outside.
What did she want?
Let's see how we're doing, and then what time that come up tomorrow.
I don't care.
Damn.
You can tell a lot about a person by their BTS bias. Exactly. Hi, Emmy! Not BTS, my wife is obsessed with Jackson Wang. You can tell how I am based on on me liking Jimin.
You two just gave me RM, right?
Well, we gave you Koya as like a little BT21 thing. But we think I think right now RM would be your bias because I feel like you're like him a lot. You're clumsy, no offense.
None taken. I know I am. We saw me fall off the bed and trip over a case of water. In the stream. In the span of an hour and a half, we've seen those two things.
My bias is Jungkook, but I get bias struck by Taeyong a lot. It took me 2 years to admit it was Jungkook. I knew I was in denial. Do you think, when you look at Kevin Cave, you're like, yes, Namjoon. He's clumsy like him, in a good way. Even I admit I'm clumsy. He has an insight about the world a lot. I'm Jim biased. Worldwide handsome. I just love them all. For God's sakes, I love them all. I can't help it.
It's funny because I was talking to Ange last night about them, kinda. So, this is the year that, obviously, they come back after 2 years, almost. No, I I was reading what Kate said. Reading what Kate said. There's a lot of events that people feel like, because I read a lot of like stuff online when it comes to like music festivals.
You say it like so many times.
Events, music festivals, award shows, talk shows, like big stuff that happens, and it's just because obviously I'm into music and all that stuff. One of the other things I'm obviously into is the yearly Thanksgiving parade out in New York. And for some reason, there's a lot of people that's saying, because the last few years they've done like special performances like before the parade kicks off. And for some reason, there's so many people that are thinking that they could do something like that. I don't know if you agree with something like that. But it'd be interesting to see like what they would do, or what they will do. Because obviously, for me, I had no clue. I had no clue who the hell they were until that random. I think it was either Billboard Music Awards or American Music Awards. When I think it was, which was the one that Kelly Clarkson was hosting? Do you remember?
Billboard.
The Billboard. Was that the year? Really? 2018?
No, 2017 Billboards and AMAs. Well, Billboards they went to 2017. AMAs 2017
so
they performed for the first time.
So Billboard 2017, they panned to them, and I remember everyone was like cheering. I'm like, who the hell are these guys? I'm like, where did they come from? And then like every time they were a glimpse, like they showed them, they would talk about that they were nominated for something, or they showed them in the audience. Everyone's just going nuts. I'm like. And I remember my mom looking at me, she's like, who the hell are these guys? I'm like, I don't even know!
Guys, every time, just from now on, in any stream I do, or any stream that Kevin does, any time that he goes on a tangent, like longer than a minute, I just want to have a hashtag storytime with Kevin put in chat.
Would you rather have story time, or would you rather...
No, but it's a funny meme! I just want everybody, I don't have to say it, just do it.
But
if it's longer than a minute, just do it. Please.
It's just funny because I had no clue who the hell they were. And then the American Music Awards that year, that's the year they performed, right?
You just said that, yes.
They performed again, and the same thing I remember seeing on Facebook. And again, I'm just like, who are these guys? Why? Like, where did they come from? Like, I'd never heard of them until then. And then it was after their performance that year is when I started hearing their names on the radio, is when they talked about, like, I think that's when they started playing, because that's around when... Is that when Mic Drop was released?
2017, yeah.
Then, so that's the one I heard on the radio a couple of times. On, like, iHeartRadio stations. Because back then I didn't have Spotify. I just used iHeartRadio. So a lot of them were playing, like, that songs. And that one and the one with Halsey, I think. That came out at the same time, right?
No.
No?
Boy With Love came out in 2019.
Oh, maybe not then. Maybe it's a different song.
Well, DNA.
But it's just...
DNA came out.
That might be... That's the one. Those two are the ones I heard on the radio.
Yes, Kate, 10 years is a decade.
Those are the ones I heard on the radio a lot. And then...
Chad, I'm waiting for story time with Kevin.
It was... That point is when they started appearing more on the word shows, more on the talk shows. And again, it's like I really didn't listen to a lot of them just because I didn't know, and unless they were like on the pop stations at the time. And yeah, so it was just at that point, and then obviously dating you got me introduced more.
We just said that.
I don't know.
Dating you.
Since dating you, you've shown me a lot more, and obviously shown me more.
There is actually a vlog clip that we did in the car on the way up yesterday that I won't spoil, but it's actually really funny. I don't want to, but
oh, the one that finally getting the car phone to work. The Bluetooth before I stopped at the rest stop.
Yeah, so.
This, guys, my phone, there's a reason I don't have a case on right now. So.
Why are we going on a story time about your phone now?
My charger port apparently is not working the way it's supposed to. And this phone's not even a year old, so yay, me.
Anyway, But yeah, I'm so excited they're back finally. And again, watching clips from Hobie's concert yesterday with all 7 of them in the audience, and then Jin and Jungkook also going on stage to perform with him a couple times. Like, that just made my entire week right there, honestly. Okay. They're literally one of the best things that I ever could have found, like, for my mental health. Like, they really helped me with that. So I'm very, like, when I'm one of those, like, people who just take it so seriously, like, their music, their words and their lyrics just are so impactful to me. Like, I'm not kidding you, whenever I hear, like, Spring Day, I always cry, because it's just one of those songs that just resonate with me so much. And that's, like, the whole Love Yourself album literally was, I'm literally going to put, like, tattoo LY right here on the side of my thumb, if I ever get the chance, just because that is literally the reason, like, that album helped me so much. So I get that, Keith. I really do. But just knowing they're back and having that all.
Now that they're back, I feel like there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming in again.
I'm so excited. So if I ever get my first tattoo, that's what's gonna be. It's gonna be LY on my thumb. And then my opposite thumb is gonna be Keith and I's friendship tattoo whenever we get the chance. And we're gonna actually we talked about this. We're gonna have the why are you so close to me? We're gonna have the.
I can be closer.
Ow! Your glasses are sticking in my eye. Okay, it's way too warm in here for you to be doing this. Get off!
Okay.
Ow! Yeah, my hair. I can't think because you're distracting me. Tae and Jimin's friends, like the Korean word for friends, we're gonna do that, right, Keith? We're gonna do that, and we're gonna have like a little design with it, I think we said. So that'll be fun. Literally, like, it is way too warm for you to be going like this.
Okay, I give my love to you, and I must hold you close and never let you go.
Okay, stop.
No.
Stop.
No. No.
I think it was the sun and moon thing too. Yes. Can you?
No.
Stop it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Stop.
No.
I'm gonna headbutt you.
No. You're not a cranny dose.
Stop. Take it away.
No.
Get off.
You're mine.
I miss you too, precious. I'm gonna get tired of you hugging me.
Never.
Always.
Thanks.
Well, you did. Yeah.
No. She's her own person? Yeah, but she's my person.
It is way too warm in here to be doing
You
that.
know what? Then I will fix it.
I don't have words right now. I just thought of it as the place I'm at is playing Blackpink. That's awesome.
There. I turned the AC on. Now it's gonna get nice and chilly in here.
And now people are just gonna hear it.
That's the point. So you know what? And then when you get...
And him, he's gonna be the Namjoon stan. I saw I Am from Monsta X. Really? Did I say that already? Did I already say that? We got a Jimin, Jungkook, and Jin stan. Yeah, like, oh, that'll be fun. I'm excited. Did I stutter?
So now when it gets too chilly in here...
All I think is the clip of them just pushing each other. Eek!
But here-
Eek! Eek!
Oh, that's the one you showed me the other day when you
Yeah.
were talking.
Eek!
But it's no, and so then it gets too chilly in here, and then I can warm you up.
Can you please?
No.
For the love of God.
No.
Knock it off.
No.
Stop.
I will not. I'm sorry. I can't. I love you.
Enough.
Let me turn it down before it gets too chilly.
His right hands and means my bias from Monster X. Fighting with Jim and just regretting he's there. I want to see Wonho. I know. Stop it. S-T-O-P-I-T.
What?
You know that clip. I've showed it to you many times.
Oh, no, I was just confused. I was like, what do you read? What I come back to?
My boyfriend has accepted he's like the 100th place, is like 100th place. My boyfriend has accepted he is, I can't talk. He has accepted like he is 100th place with all my biases and anime crushes. Kevin has to accept mine. Sorry.
As long as I'm at least number 2, I'm good. Okay, I'll take 3rd. I ain't going below 3rd, sorry.
You might have to go past 7.
They can go 2 down. I'll let you have 3.
No. Sorry.
And I'm over here, I'm like, she's always my number 1. And that's mainly just because I don't have any celebrity crushes. And if I do, I don't talk about them.
I didn't say that, Cave. I said he's past 7. I never said that he's right behind 7. I never said that. So you can't, to be fair, he could be 9.
They better not be.
What if you are?
I will fight the other one.
So you're gonna fight Cave.
We already talked to me about it earlier. So if I'm 9th, then 8, 7, 6, 5, 2. I have 7 people to fight. To get the 3rd.
No, you have 8.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Why are we fighting for my attention? I don't deserve this much. Go.
Because I love you.
I'm.
How was my ear?
I'm trash. Why would anyone want to deal with me?
Well, you no, bad,
No!
bad, tickle, no.
Stop!
Do not tell yourself that again, okay?
I am. Stop it!
Don't say that.
I'm not that important.
You are very much important.
No.
Be nice to yourself.
No, I will not.
Love yourself.
Don't use my own lesson against me.
No, it's just funny though. Like, for me to go, I mean, and that's how any artist in general works. It's like, you go like I didn't even say it. Imagine Dragons for me because they're my favorite band of all time. For me, it's like I literally just heard their song "It's Time" on the radio. I was just like, this is an interesting song. And then that's when I started hearing it more, and then that's when Radioactive came out. And it's like you just hear, you don't know who they are, and then you get to know them. And that's how it was with like BTS, because I'm like, I don't know who the hell these guys are. They're 7 random guys that I never even heard of.
Hey, I'm gonna
And
go.
everyone loved them for some reason.
Hey, I'm gonna go right now. See you next stream. Okay, Charmaine, have a good one.
So that's how it was like, I don't know who they were, and I'm just like, you know, I'm like, who the hell are these guys? And then they became known across the world somehow. So, but that's how a lot of artists do. That's how Taylor Swift became a thing. That's how Shawn Mendes became a thing. That's how Luke Bryan became a thing. That's how every group, One Direction.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they all start from nobodies and they all become somebodies.
BTS didn't make the Love Yourself album for nothing. I know. But you know me, it's hard for me to accept what I am. Or it's hard, you know. Yeah. I don't want to get into it because it's heavy, so it's hard.
I'm proud of you.
Do you have to make it sound like that?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Stop.
No.
You can't compare BTS to anyone. They do it different. They really do. They are so... They just... They know, like, the struggles people go through. They know... They understand because they went through it. They're humble. They're respectful.
I think
Their fans are number one for sure. They put their fans number one. They show the most care. What?
I'm laughing at me.
They always make sure that everybody's happy, which I love. That's
It's just
plain
one
simple.
of those things where, like, when I was
They're
like,
more than just a band. They're more than just a group. They're a family, and they bring everybody into that family.
I think I was just trying to say for my part, it was just like, yeah, we didn't know them. Because I sure as hell didn't know them in 2017. Until they appeared at the award show, and I'm just like, who are these guys?
Mm-hmm.
And then they performed at the other award show. And again, I'm just like, why? I never heard of them.
Well, now you know.
And yeah.
The first thing they did get when they got out of the military was live stream for the fans. Yeah, exactly. They're brothers, brother. So yeah. But anyways, I love talking about BTS. I'm glad that, Keith and Precious are here because we got to talk about K-pop for a little bit, and I'm glad that there are people like. I want to make this clear to you guys. This BTS is like their family is what keeps me going. Like their songs, their lyrics keep me going. When it comes down to it, like this and the community that we're all in is where I'm like that keeps me going. So at the end of the day, that's what it is. I think heavily on life like that a lot, and without their music, I don't know where I'd be in that sense. So that's why, like I said, I will literally always cry whenever I heard like Spring Day, or when I heard, any of their songs that just talk about life indefinitely. Like Epiphany again is another one. So I think BTS is what they're real people too, which I love. A lot of fandoms, it's either a fake like show or characters, which are still fine, but because BTS are real people, they have a real bond with themselves, with each other and their fans.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what keeps me going. It's real. It's the connections there. Yeah.
So it's crazy, especially as we get older. It's crazy to see, because we think friends and family are like our biggest things that inspire us and keep us going.
Mm-hmm.
As we get older, we realize there's more stuff than just that.
Mm-hmm.
There's music, there's video games, there's movies.
And again, I think my friends are so important to me. Like, I would, not saying I'd put, all of my family, but like when I think of my friends, they're always number one to me. Like Keith is like obviously my best friend. He's been my best friend for 10 years now. We've gone through everything together, and then we've gone through a lot together already. So that's why friendship is so important to me, companionship that way, because I don't have a lot of it. Like, I do, but I don't have, like I said, with Kate, it's we just have that dynamic together as friends that we've gone through so much together.
Yeah.
And we've gone through, like, just hell and back together, which I love. We went through it together and we survived it together. That's what I when I'm like, this is important. That's when I mean this is important. The unfortunate thing is that we're separated. Yeah, exactly. That's the only like part that's
the
frustrating.
unfortunate part, but it's really crazy because think about this back like 30 years ago, like before any of us were born, even long distance stuff was impossible to deal
It
with.
was like pen pals and
You
like
literally-
letters and
The only way of communicating was house
Letters.
phones or letters.
and
You
even
didn't-
house phones were
you
hard.
didn't- There was no computers. There was no. I mean, like, there was computers. They didn't have like the Zoom. They didn't have. So that's why it's like distance sucks still, but it's so much easier to manage now compared to what it would have been
I agree.
20-something years ago. Like
Mhm.
my mom literally told me recently that one of her friends who lived in California, I think, the only way they communicate is by letters, and once a week they would get a letter from each other.
Mhm.
That's the thing, pen pal.
Yep.
So it's like, obviously, yeah, it's unfortunate that you can't see your online friends or people you meet online, or even people that you know in person, and say they like move away, or even just family that move away. Like,
Yeah, but
you have your cousin who lives
Mhm.
in a different country.
Well, you know what I'm saying is like the thing that I appreciate, and it's just again, we met at the time online when people were talking when people, you know how you'd see videos of friends meeting at the airport for the first time. That was like new. That was like a new experience, a new thing, a new trend that
Yeah.
like I would see videos online of people like running at each other in the airport and being like, "Oh my god, I'm meeting my friend for the first time for the first time ever." That was what at the time when Kate and I really became friends.
Yeah.
So that was like we never knew if that was going to be us. Like we went, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. We went like the whole few years before we actually got to meet. We kept asking ourselves, is this actually going to happen? Is it going to happen? Will it not? Do we even have the chance? Are our parents even going to let us? That was the thing at the time. So when it actually did happen, it felt like it felt unreal. And
it's easier too for us now that we're older and we can make our these decisions. We can say we can like having when we had Mark up here at the beginning of the year, it worked out. Mark just messages you and is like, hey, I want to come visit. I'm going to be on vacation these times. What works best?
Well, that's what's
and
funny.
It's just like, now that we're older, we can do this easier, and it's like we can either help them get a place to stay, and if we can, give them a place that like hotels nearby. That's what Ash did when I visited Ash. She literally told me the hotel that Mason Ader stayed at.
Mhm.
And she's like, this is the hotel he stayed at when he visited me. He can give you the information, and that's what it was. It's like, we're older now. And not that I think when we're younger we couldn't, but obviously online, people, when we were younger, we were always told, don't talk to strangers online. Don't talk to people you don't know. This or that. And while that still implies, obviously we're kind of older now, so it's like we kind of just gotta go based on our guts.
Well, here's my thing. Like I said, I'm looking, Kate, I'm reading your comments. The only thing I remember is videos. Videos were taken, and we went to a restaurant, and that's all I remember. So, it's funny. But it's funny because, like, I remember the first time I ever talked to my mom about Keith coming to visit, and it was so funny because my mom was like, okay, so, how long? And I said 2 weeks. My mom, like, hesitated for a minute because, again, my mom doesn't know anything. My mom, had no clue what to expect.
Man.
My mom my mom was just so confused because, like, she understood that, she knew who Keith was. Obviously, talked to Keith a couple times. But it was so, like, for her, it was just like, I don't know what to expect. Literally. I'm not kidding. So when that happened, and then my dad, obviously, as we know, my dad is also who he is. Has no. He just is in his own world half the time. But I just, it's so funny to think about now, because now whenever I'm like, yep, kids visiting, okay.
It's literally,
The
way when I told my mom that Mark was visiting back in January this year, it's the same thing. I told my mom, like, hey, a friend of Angie and I is coming to visit us. I'm going to take off work these days. And she's like, okay, where's he from? I'm like, Netherlands. She's like, okay, have fun. Like, I think, and it's obviously different because when it comes to people staying with us, because we already know, like, obviously, we both still live at home. So it's not necessarily harder, but obviously we have to really plan ahead if we were to offer them to stay at the house. And obviously it's like, like when John came up here for when we were all going to go to AWA, it was different because my mom had never known John.
Yeah, I know.
But at least, like, meeting Kate and Mark and meeting them online.
All you had to tell your mom was Mark was the one who got us to meet.
Oh, I told her the story and she absolutely lost it. I literally told her the story. And I think he was, like, when I was like, yeah, no, that's what happened.
He was literally with you when we all met up at PAX.
Mark and I's stories at PAX are hysterical. Because Mark was the first person that I knew, like, officially met at PAX. Because Mark was messaging, he went there the day before. Me and my brother didn't go until Friday because I had to work that Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So I went that Friday, and Thursday night I stayed at my family's, and then we took the train into Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Mark was like, yeah, no, look for the Pokemon booth. It's near there, and then all that. I'm literally messaging him on Discord. I'm like, I'm at the Pokemon booth. He's like, I'm at the Pokemon booth too. Like, and the booth's not that big.
Mm-hmm.
It took us freaking 10 minutes just to find each other. And then finally, I'm like, do you see the screen here where they're doing this raid? He's like, yes, I'm right in front of it. I'm like, I'm on mine too. Turn around, he's right behind me. And that's why he made the joke when we picked him up from the airport.
Mm-hmm.
When he's like, yeah, I saw you first. And he's just like, Kevin couldn't see you walking out. He's like, well, that's not a surprise. And then he's like, yeah, no, the short one noticed me first.
I do notice the older I get, the less I can handle airplanes. Last time was a nightmare both times. I get that for sure.
Longer travels is harder too, but I think depending on where you're going and how long you're going makes it worth it in the long run. Because, like, in my mind, it's like, the longest flight I've been on is 6 hours going to California.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely get the restlessness. That's why when we took the train in New York, it was nice because at least on the train, like, yeah, you still have to sit and it's not the biggest amount of space, but at least you can get up and kind of stretch your legs and walk to the cabins.
Yeah.
So that was kind of nice, so.
I nearly passed out coming into Boston and drove like 5 times coming back.
Yeah, I remember you telling that.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just that, again, I'm glad we've done what we've done, and it means the world to me that we even get a chance to do stuff like this.
oh yeah.
Again, I'm so glad we have the opportunity to meet, and we got to meet Keith, because that makes it so much easier, to me. Again, I know it sucks that we're mainly separated, but at the end of the day, I'm glad we have what we have. I really
It's
am.
the best thing. This is one of the best things. Like, I know there's a lot of people that say technology is good, technology is bad, but this is one of the really good things about technology, because now it's like you have that thing of where we can say, like, now it's such a, because think of it too, when
The fact that we've
having
already...
phone calls with people who were in different countries
Mm-hmm.
was unusable because you always had to pay such a big fine.
This phone over here actually has that.
Yeah.
It has the toll thing on it with the toll number,
You literally-
that you can...
Sorry.
Every time! It has the number over here for tolling and calling internationally. And I find that funny.
Because, like, I'm FaceTiming you. See, FaceTiming, yeah. But, like, when you had to call someone out of the country, it was always, like, a fine. And even when, like, even regular phone calls.
This phone is so old.
Now you have Discord, you have,
FaceTime.
Facebook Messenger, you have FaceTime, you have Skype.
Skype's gone.
Dead. But at that point, it's like you have these things, and it's like it's the best way to keep in touch, and it's like time zones definitely suck, but you can always make it work, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, when I know we want to do a game night stream when we get back in a couple weeks, probably on like a weekend or something.
I want to do it on a...
We'll probably do like not all day game night stream, but like probably like
I want to do
last
it...
afternoon into like...
Well, I want to do it like early enough so people like Keith can join and John if he wants, you know.
So like, but like we could do like, not that I think we would go all day, but like a good, like.
I think if we start in the morning,
6
the timing
hours.
is good.
Because then it lets people who have to work it out and still have time, and then people who are in different time zones can still play, and you know, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. I'll figure it out. But anyway, we've hit the 2-hour mark.
I did not think we would get that far, but like.
But we had fun. We all chatted and all that. When I'm in Japan, I'll be 12 hours ahead.
That's what's gonna go.
That's gonna be
Not tough.
gonna be fun to get like text messages from you guys.
It's crazy how Japan and Australia are the big 12-hour differences, and it's either 12 hours.
Ow! Jesus!
I didn't hit your thing, did
You
I?
did!
Oh my god, are you okay?
Yes.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
That was a complete accident, I
All of a
swear.
sudden,
That was an accident.
jeez.
No, but it's, it's 12 hours ahead, which is Japan, or 12 hours behind. No, both are 12 hours ahead. Wait. I just had a brain blast moment. I just realized both Japan and Australia are 12 hours ahead. I thought one was 12 hours behind. Am I really that stupid?
He's contemplating life.
No, I literally just thought of it. Japan is 12 hours ahead. So is depending on the part of Australia. Because Avatar Nick, when I talk to him, he's always 12 hours ahead.
Anyways,
This is... What, why was I thinking it's 12 hours behind?
anyway, guys,
Because it's not Hawaii.
it's been 2 hours.
Time zones is such a pain in the ass.
It's been 2 hours.
Why is time zone such a pain in the ass?
Will you have this revelation when we end stream?
No, because I'm gonna be... You ever see those guys on TikTok where it's like they have a brain moment where they're just like... You know, what came first? The fruit orange or the color orange? And then the guy is just like, why do you bake cookies, but you cook?
Stop. I'm
Something
not in
else.
the mood. I'm not in the mood for this.
That's the moment I just felt.
Stop.
That's the
Stop.
moment.
Stop. Alright.
That's literally the moment I just
noticed.
The earth is round? I never knew that.
Stop.
I'm having such a...
Okay. It's been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Before we should go eat because
Go eat and go swim.
I don't want my sugar to go low, so. Anyways, if anything, if we do another one of these streams if we do another one of these streams, it'll either be tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, one of the days. I don't know.
Maybe we'll do it on the road home on Wednesday. I don't know.
I don't think we should do a live stream on the road home because you don't know how the connection's gonna be.
On the road again.
Alright,
Yeah,
guys.
you can just read chat and I'll just be focused on the road.
Alright, guys. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with us today. Like I said, well, if we were live, I'll update you guys throughout the weekend and go from there. But tomorrow and Monday are going to be a little weird just because we're trying to do a couple things. I had to call my aunt because my aunt's going to probably come up to join us for a lunch one of these days. So, yeah, and then we're going to do a boat ride at some point, depending on the weather. So, thanks for hanging out with us. This was so fun. It's, again, 2 hours of cozy vibes. I'm all here for it. I loved it. Besides Kevin doing this. STOPID. Alright.
Yeah, let's wrap up and then we'll go.
Yes, have a gay day.
I'm straight.
And get out. Get the fuck out of here.
You guys all celebrate this month and I'm just like, this is June.
Yes, and June is Pride Month.
I know that, but for me it's just June.
Get out of here with your
I'm
uncultured
kidding.
ass.
I'm kidding.
I hate how straight you are.
I'm joking. I'm just playing.
Alright. Anyways.
Obviously, I support everything.
Anyways, guys, thanks for hanging out with us.
Every rainbow.
Stop talking. Alright, guys.
I was joking. You know I don't.
What are you doing with my brush?
I don't know. I'm singing in the rain. I'm never doing that again.
Alright, guys. Thanks for hanging out today.
Ow.
This was fun. Bye.
It's just June, yes.
No, it's
but that's
not.
not what I
Shut
learned.
up.
Ah.
You. Get out of here. Alright. Bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye. Stop.
My hair's a mess now. Back I go.
No. Do not go back. You're close to the edge. Alright, guys.
Yay. Have glory.
Bye. Bye, guys.